Hey, what's going on, vinyl community? I am back again here. It has been quite a while here, but times have been crazy, and I just felt like sharing some music with you guys. Just kind of what I've been. Some of these are recent purchases. Other things I've just been listening to here recently. So kind of go through those and yeah, so let's talk some music. Um, Cheers, everybody. Having a late night cup of coffee. Hopefully, it doesn't keep me up too late, but I don't think that'll be an issue. Anyway, let's just get into the music, guys, because that's what we're here for. First one, this is actually the first piece of theirs that I own on vinyl, but this would be the Grateful Dead's. This is their first album, I believe, just self-titled. I think that's right. But yeah, I'm getting back into the Grateful Dead here recently. Listened to them kind of back in my teenage years, and then kind of took a long hiatus from them. But yeah, I'm getting kind of back into them. So I got some CDs, cassettes of theirs, but first vinyl piece. So this is a really nice 180 gram vinyl. And I do believe Rhino, yeah, did this reissue. So good stuff here. Highly recommend. Sounds great, very quiet. Very pleased with that pressing. So moving along, I had ordered initially the um, what is the name? Pig Destroyer, their new EP that came out through Amazon, and this is the second time they've done this to me. Had sent me the wrong record. So when that happens, if it's something like this, something I've never heard of, being the music, fan that I am intrigued by them. So I do take this as an opportunity sometimes to, you know, explore music that maybe I would never have been in contact with before. So I did that with this album here. This is Origami Angel. Welcome to Somewhere City is the name of the album. This is on a label I'm not familiar with, but this has kind of like an emo vibe going on with it. I think glare off. But yeah, it's not bad. Um, I'm not sure if I'm thoroughly. It has some great guitar work on it, but the vocals are very 2000s emo for me. Just that run of the mill. Everyone just kind of sounded the same back then. So we'll see. I'll give this a few more spins. I might end up selling this. I have a flea market booth that I flip records at, so that might actually end up there. We will see though. But for right now, I'm going to give it a few more listens and see if it. Like I said, it's not bad at all. The guitar work is really great in it. So, but yeah. Moving along, classic here. This was, I consider, my Stones album. Came out in my teenage years. But yeah, great reissue. Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge. Very pleased to have this on vinyl. Love this Stones album. Gatefold here. Very nice pressing, Virgin Records. Yeah, I mean, this has some great songs on it. Love is Strong. Great music video of them, like giants through the city. I always loved that video back in the day. But yeah, this whole album's really good. It's really underrated, and I don't know. Like I said, it was my Stones album, just like Pink Floyd's Division Bell was my Pink Floyd album. That came out in my teenage years, and what was like, you know, my generation's Pink Floyd. So, yeah, that's my generation's Rolling Stones right there. So, good stuff. Next up, we have Obok Beaver, Aidikomi Hits, Japanese punk band, all female. Very fun. Haven't spun this in a while, but yeah, I am a fan of this. So I've been kind of in a punk mood lately, punk metal, kind of noise. But there's that nice colored vinyl there. Yeah, this is really good stuff. If you like punk music at all, and kind of with a Japanese twist, highly recommend Obok Beaver. I think I'm saying that right, but yeah, good stuff there. Another punk album came out last year. Sum 41, Order of Decline. This is a great album. Never really a big fan of Sum 41 back in the day, but this album shows a lot of maturity, and is just plus that album cover really caught my eye. But yeah, this is really good stuff. I highly recommend checking this one out as well. Sum 41, Order in Decline. Next up, we have Shit Kid with their album Detention. I believe this band is from Sweden, female vocalist, kind of punky garage sound going on. But yeah, this is good stuff. I would recommend this highly. But yeah, Shit Kid with Detention. Just standard black vinyl there. I've had that album for a little while, but a lot of these stuff I've been kind of going back to. Classic right here, Starfucking Hipsters, From the Dumpster to the Grave. Their only album I have on vinyl. There are other ones I'd like to get, which I probably will eventually, kind of range in the $50 range. But yeah, good stuff here. Starfucking Hipsters, kind of a ska punk, maybe kind of anarchist in a way, but really good stuff. Highly recommend it. Just really great musicianship, fun albums. Very political, but yeah, good stuff there. Love that band. The combination of the male and female vocals they got going on, they got some like almost heavy metal elements to them at times. It's like a punk super group, and they came out with 3 albums, but they're really good. What was the name of the band that? I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Anyway. But yeah, good stuff. Check them out. Great punk album. And this is really switching things, but this is On My Side by King Walker Smith. This has got a worship album, if you would. Great early morning album to put on if you were just making a cup of coffee. Very easy to listen to. She's a member of Bethel Music, if you know who they are, but really good stuff here. Again, probably not for everyone. You really have to be kind of into worship music, but I think it's very beautiful. Yeah, this is on a pink vinyl. Very cool there, see-through. But yeah, I love her voice. Musicianship is fantastic. Band she comes from, Bethel Music, they great music as a collective. But yeah, I just threw this on this morning. Sunday morning seemed like a good thing to do while I started my day. So yeah, Kim Walker Smith, On My Side. Good stuff. And now we're going back to kind of the punk thing. This is kind of folk punk. This is Days and Days. Getting a male-female vocalist on here. Kind of maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't say whiny vocals. They're not whiny. His voice is very unique, but great duo. Really fun album. I would highly recommend this as well if you're into punk rock. Like I said, this is kind of like a folk punk. But yeah, good stuff there. And we got The Drowned God. This is kind of like a post-hardcore on Solid State Records. This is, what is the name of this album? I don't know. They might just be self-titled, actually. But good stuff here. It took me a little while to get into this album, but once I did, I've really been enjoying it. Reminds me a lot kind of what was that? Being as an Ocean, if you're familiar with them. But really post-hardcore metal band. Great stuff. Check them out as well. Let's see. We got Fit for a King. This is their new album. This is phenomenal. Just brutal. There's only one song in here I really don't care for. I think that'll probably be Locked in My Head. But the rest of this album is amazing. Highly recommend checking this out. This is also on Solid State Records. I mean, tracks like Stockholm, God of Fire is just, oh, I love that song. Face of Hate, Annihilation. Just overall, this album, like I said, with that one track, I highly recommend. It's not that one track is bad. It's just kind of, I don't know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Radio. It's radio rock, radio metal. It's very, I don't know, bland to me. But this rest of this album is killer. I love it. I love that album cover too. Great stuff. So what else have I been listening to? A little grindcore from Australia. This is Internal Rot with their album Grieving Birth. I have this on CD as well. Just fast, furious, loud, nasty, heavy. Fantastic. If you're into grindcore at all, I highly, highly recommend checking out some Grieving, or Internal Rot, Grieving Birth. This great, one of my favorites of this year. So check that out if you can. And two more albums here. We have Covet. It's kind of a lot of instrumental. Reminds me a little bit of Animals as Leaders, but it has a few tracks that have a female vocalist on it. Kind of jazzy metal, maybe. I don't know how to describe this. But good stuff here. Covet. Technicolor is the name of this album, so it's C-O-V-E-T, not COVID. Covet. But yeah, good stuff there. And last but not least, we have Copeland with their album, I think it's come out 2018, Blushing, on Tooth and Nail Records. Just a beautiful album. I love this thing. Great morning album as well, or an evening album to want to kind of wind down the day. But yeah, Copeland. Good stuff there. So, that is all for this time being. I might be back sooner here. We will see. I know it has been a while. But I just had an itch to share some music with you guys, so that's what I did, and hopefully I will be able to do that again here soon. I hope everyone is doing well out there. I know it's crazy times, but hopefully things might be on the up and up. We will see. You never know. That's the fun part of life. So anyway, keep those records spinning, guys, and CDs, cassettes, however you want to listen to music. Just do what you do, and don't let anyone tell you any different. So, all right, guys. Hope you have a great day, and happy listening.